see this. My bag got stolen. Got there now, my bag is gone. I'm so stressed, I don't know where to start. Alright, boy. Alright, boy. Okay, it's a shame. Look at the babies. Okay. Alright, boy. Alright, boy. Okay. Okay, well, they're not looking at you. So what I found with dogs is let them enjoy their moment. Let them have a bark. And let them look. And then they soon calm down and then you can carry on. Here we go. Alright. Okay. I know that was exciting. Okay. Here we go. They might take a moment or two to calm down. And then they do. It's a good boy. He doesn't know whether to run away or go chase them, because that is what her instincts tell her to do, so go chase the goats. So instead she's just going to whine at them. For the first time, I'm actually going to share a little bit about myself with you, as most of the time I just talk about the dogs. I don't know how it has been with all of you, but the last 8 years I've had the biggest life changes. I've had at least 4. No, seriously, I have had 4 big life changes in the last 8 years. Okay, I just need to get these dogs. Guys, why are we not walking? Okay, there we go. While we're standing in one spot for like 10 minutes. There's obviously lots of interesting smiles here. So my biggest was falling pregnant and having my little girl and being a single mom. That's definitely one of them. The second one is definitely COVID, and then the third one was losing a loved one. That was hard. That hit me really hard. There's still days where I wish it wasn't so. And losing a loved one doesn't always necessarily mean a person, but in this case, yes, I did lose a person, and I lost 2 of my animals as well, and they are also my loved ones. And so big shout out to any of you that have lost a human loved one or animal loved ones, or both. My pain is right there with yours, and I really do know that it has to be one of the most awful things to go through. Yeah, I lost a brother. So my heart is there with anybody that's lost a sibling. The house that I was in has to be sold due to my family members' personal choices, and so I had to close down my laundromat, and then I had to choose again a whole different career choice and what I was going to do next, and also find a place to live. And it's been quite difficult. I've moved 4 times this year already. I'm trying to find the right place for my daughter and my animals. So there we have it, my big life changes. And please write yours, and please comment down below, say anything you want to say. I see that is a bit of a threatening stance. It's quite a big bull. We'll just go a little bit this way. He's quite short. He's actually super cool. And there's these females. Welcome to Bathurst. I decided to do a detour, taking myself into a forest. Look how amazing this place is. So this is the Kew Gardens that we've been talking about. So I decided before I go fetch dogs, I'm going to go on a little walk on my own in the bush. It's my little breather from life. Look how pretty it is in here. It's so peaceful. And there's nobody around, which is so nice. Yeah, I'm not, like, I like people sometimes. I like to be social, maybe once a month, where I go and I do something like I did the other day at the treasure hunt. But I like being around my people. I like going and saying hi to people whose dogs I walk, but I don't really like doing dinners, and really don't like doing social gatherings too much. I am very much my own little person. But I do like seeing my friends for coffee, that I do, but my close people. And I only have very close friends. Look how pretty this place is. I think everybody can relate to this. Was the day that I found out I was pregnant. Massive life changer. I was walking 22 groups and looking after quite a few houses. I think it was up to 50 houses, and pet feeding, house sitting, dog bathing, dog walking, you name it, I did it. And then bam, a baby was on its way. And I had to think about her future, my future, and as a pregnant woman, there's only so much a person can do. And I soon realized, doesn't matter how super fit you are, when you're suddenly pregnant, everything changes, everything. So I actually had a C-section. I was going to have natural birth. I was in labor for 2 days when they had tried everything they could to reinforce labor. Nothing was working. My child actually started, her heart rate started to slow down, so they rushed us into emergency C-section. And I can assure you that after that op, it felt like I had to start all over. My fitness level went from hero to zero. It was the hardest thing when you've been fit for 15 years or 20 years and suddenly you have to start right from scratch. This is Rolo. Rolo likes to bark when we go for walks. He likes to tell the whole neighborhood that he's going for a walk. And this is what he does. As we walk down the street, as he makes quite a racket. I'm going to show you the way that I found to resolve this issue. Look, a toy in his mouth means a very quiet Rolo. No barking, no noise, just a happy Rolo with his toy in his mouth. Instant solution. And Rolo still has his toy in his mouth. We've been walking for about 20 minutes and it's worked like a charm. Not one peep out of him. It's been a very peaceful walk. So everyone, meet Daisy. I've just put a blanket over her. She was actually lying like this. Look how sweet and friendly she looks. Isn't she the friendliest, sweetest little dog? Now watch what happens. Oh, that's ugly. That's so ugly. Come. So I put blanket over it so she doesn't bite me. Oh, look at the growling. And it's talking. Oh my goodness. Daisy doesn't like going out to have a pee. I come to let her out a few times in the day and she doesn't like this. So I have to wrap her in a blanket and take her outside. I wrap her in a blanket more so she doesn't bite me. It's very cold today, so she's not too happy. When it's summery and hot, she can't wait to be outside. But on a cold day like this, not happening. This is how we do it. Daisy, are you happy to be outside? So as you could see just now, and that's what we go through, because she's very friendly until she has to go outside, especially in weather like this. Okay, little monkey. Now you can go pee. And she's probably going to run inside straight away. I'm so impressed. And then when she goes inside, I'll tuck her up in a blanket again. And then she loves me again. So I was pregnant about 7 years ago. From being so used to just being super fit and running around to suddenly not being able to do half the things that I was so used to doing. So I realized then that with a newborn, it's going to be even more, it's going to be a lot harder to continue walking dogs. So up until I had my little girl, I was walking about, I think I had to scale it down to about 15 groups. Once she was born, I actually handed my business over to someone so that the dogs could still be walked, and I could then just focus on the little person. And I didn't think I was ever going to come back to dog walking, which was 6 months, actually 5 months. I went straight back into it because the person that took over it decided to make a life change. So I took back the business and continued with it, and with my child in a pram. Sometimes when she was really little, I had one of those kangaroo pouches, so she was in the kangaroo pouch, and then I had a backpack, and then I had her in the pram, and sometimes I had her in the back of a bicycle, and she went everywhere with me. She walked the dogs with me. I just had her with me all the time. Sometimes we got caught in the rain. I think that's why she's so tough. But yes, so that was a choice I made, and I haven't stopped walking dogs since. But I will tell you more on the next video. So a little bit of background. The editor of Walks with Viv is actually the most amazing gardener. She has started her own homestead, and over here is blue shelling peas that she's been growing. I mean, look at the size of these. So you can see they're flowering, and I'll even show you more of a garden, so stay tuned and you'll see a lot more going on, especially as it's spring now and going to summer. Lots and lots more will be growing. So this is one of my favorite routes in Bathurst. So you pass farms and fields and hills, and it's just me, nobody else for miles and miles and miles, just me in the middle of nowhere with these two beautiful dogs. I mean, what more could a person want? Okay, yes, here's a better one. Wait, the dogs keep pulling me into bushes. Now you can actually see like the farms next to me, beautiful scenery. It's so pretty, and it just gets better and better as I go down here. Like, I think I've been walking about 5Ks already, but I'm in no hurry to turn back yet, and the dogs are so happy, so we're just gonna keep on going. It's so lovely. I don't know if you can see, but look at all the animals on it. It gets faded a little bit, but it really is so cool. And it's like in the middle of nowhere, just this wall with like a few like very rundown, depleted barn houses in the background, but just this wall in the middle of nowhere. It's really, really cool. Busy taking this rat pack for their walk, my last group of the day. So we're heading up to Topperscope now. I love my walk back because it's such a nice view. You won't believe this, my bag got stolen. I literally leave it behind the store and I hide it over there. I got there now, my bag is gone. For 15 years my bag has never been stolen, and the worst part is my keys are in there. Without my keys I can't get into people's homes, I can't fetch their dogs, I can't walk their dogs, I can't let them out. I'm so stressed, I don't know where to start. Let's look at the bush. It's thick bush. My bag could be anywhere in this thick bush. No, because you know how, they could be hiding anywhere. thankfully I had my phone on me. I don't think they saw I put my phone in my pocket. So this way I'm starting, and I'm slowly going to work my way down. So I'm going to have to first notify all the people that I walk their dogs and take care of their animals that I might not be able to get there today, and that they need to change their locks. This is so stressful. I'm going to start searching the side of the bush because it's the closest to the house, and I'm going to start walking my way down and see what I can find. I'm going to go as deep into this bush as I possibly can.